Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Chris. My name is Geraldine. I've recently retired, and in April, as part of that process of getting rid of the past and creating a new, feeling better and being able to cope with the challenges of exiting a business after 29 years and starting a new life, I decided to do the detox. It was in April, and it was quite a challenging time of life, but once I decided, and that was quite hard to decide when I was going to start, it took me 5 weeks after buying the box to read it through and decide that I wanted to start it. I did the 12-day cleanse.
The Mind and Body Cleanse.
The Mind and Body Cleanse.
Okay.
I've ran a health and fitness club, so I'm, done a lot of work on my body and health over the years, and I am mostly vegetarian, so the suggestions of the diet being totally vegetarian and with lots of vegetables and juicing was fairly in line with what I was doing, but it helped me fine-tune it. And I think at times of stress, what had happened before, that I had gone a little into snacking and random eating, which I wanted to stop. And also I'd started, coming home, having any odd glass of wine and finding that as a way to relax and not really enjoying the effects of that on for weight gain.
So compared to now, how did you feel before you started?
I weighed 5 kilos more, which didn't make me feel comfortable, so I was delighted to, I read in the pamphlet that people had, up to 8 pound weight loss or round about that, so I was really pleased that that happened, and I feel now much lighter. My skin's, I have no makeup on today, and my skin's it's glowing, very fresh, and my digestion feels good. I don't have any bloating, which is quite a common thing for women to experience. And my yoga practice is much better. I found that I was more supple, that my focus was better, that I do running sometimes. I felt that my energy was much better, just generally. And I think when you eat a much cleaner diet and don't have food as a not what it's meant for, you're not using food to release stress or something to do, or to that it's there to nourish you. It helps with a much clearer mind, so I felt good about that.
Great. Well, what did you find the toughest thing?
Well, the toughest thing was the decision to start it, to feel that I was organised, that I, bought the right things in, and that I wanted to do it, that I wanted to do 12 days and follow a programme. But once I decided, right, I'm going to do it, I found it very easy to follow, and I liked the book I liked the 3-day sections, so each section of, the 12-day cleanse and detox is divided into 3-day blocks, and I found that quite helpful to go, right, I'm on power stage, I'm on cleanse stage, and yeah, it was good.
Fantastic. And what did you find? Did you find any surprising outcomes of the Mind and Body Cleanse?
Well, I don't know, not really. I had high expectations and they fulfilled them all, so I think I just felt really, really, really good. I think maybe the surprise was how, in a way, easy it was once I'd started.
Great. All right, fantastic. And why would you recommend the Mind and Body Cleanse?
I think one of the key things to people often feel they're on a healthy diet, so they say, I eat really healthily and I don't eat much meat. And if you don't have if you haven't detoxed and perhaps had a colonic and really made your insides, we don't often think about all our kidney, spleen, intestine, bowels often. We need to give them more thought. And I think when they're cleansed and in good health and they're working to their best ability, you actually then can absorb the the food that you have. And I think you should choose. I keep going. There's a Hoover in the background, if you don't mind. That you absorb food much easier.
Yeah.
And I think this is really important. And I think that in the detox pack there's lots of supplements. You've got super greens, vitamin C's, probiotic, flaxseed, all sorts of. There's a whole sort of. This is the sort of apart from your healthy eating, you take all these things every day, and I think it really fortifies the body and makes you feel really good. But I think generally the whole thing of cleansing and detoxing, and it's not a starvation, it's not something, I think people often think, I can't do a detox because I'm not allowed to eat, and that's totally not the point. I think you just feel much better, and it's good to have it's like spring cleaning your body, and then after that, everything you can balance what you eat and how you are much better.
Great.
It was good. I've tried lots. This was the best.
Thanks very much, Joey. Thank you
Pleasure.
very much.
Thank you, Chris.